Hey guys, welcome back. This is Marvin.
And it's Earl, and today we are joined with my best friend. Best friend since freaking we were children. Oh well, high school best friends.
I just say technically
Well,
children.
enough. My best friend, Natalie.
Yes, hello. I'm here.
For anyone who knows, the best friend I always reference to in the past videos that what I mentioned was always a girl. Always a girl. I mean, she. Yes.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, always a girl.
Is
Yeah.
there something you're not telling us?
Yeah, man. Crazy world.
It's actually her. So if
Yep.
you go listen to the old episodes, and I always say my girl best friend, it's Natalie.
It is me.
She's finally on.
I'm that.
Yeah, she's finally on after how many years of
Yeah.
struggle?
How did you How did you guys meet anyway?
How did we meet?
Yeah.
No, I know where we met, but I think I was nice, but the story I get from Natalie is just completely bad.
Then let's get each other's
Nah.
versions.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
how'd you meet him?
We must go first.
No, you go first.
Okay.
you do
Well,
that.
Earl came to my school
Oh, God.
in 2010, and he joined my dance class. It was Year 10 dance.
Wait, why did you say my dance
Well,
class?
because I was the best in it. So,
Okay.
so anyway, it was my dance class,
Mm-hmm.
which was mad. And then so like I was the best in the class, and then Earl came, and I was like, ooh, who's this guy? And he was really good at dancing. So I was like a bit like, whoa, he's not taking my spot. Like, I'm the best. I'm going to do this routine.
Yeah.
I'm the best. Yeah. And then I think we just combined because we both love dance. And we were like,
Yeah.
oh, I love dance. You love dance. And then we just sort of.
Best friends?
You love dance?
Yeah.
And I think that's how we hit it off. But I think at the start, we were very like, who is he? And it was, who is she?
Yeah.
Like, how long did it take you guys to become real friends before meeting each other?
Fucking not long.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Not long?
Not long.
Not long.
Couple
Just
of,
clicked.
Yeah,
we did.
100%.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
super.
Yep.
Easily. In my version, I was I was brand new to the school.
Yep. How old?
Year 10, so like 16.
Okay, yeah,
15,
yeah.
16.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're younger, so 15.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think I was 14.
14,
Okay.
15.
Yeah. But I was brand new to school, and I remember the first ever class I got to was dance class.
Yeah.
I remember seeing Nat, and then she just poked her head out like, "Who's that? Like, who's that person?" And she had like her like really dark hair then as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did.
But it was just like who's that kind of thing. But she was always so bubbly.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember when we got there, because she was sitting around with all like the it girls. I felt like
Okay.
I was just sitting all by myself for a bit. I was me and another guy, and the guy didn't even dance. He just was there for, I don't know why he was there.
Really?
Yeah, he just joined dance class.
Let's be real. Year 10 dance is like, ooh, but a blood subject.
Yeah, a bit of
That's
blood
why I
subject.
do it.
But for me, I was like, yeah, dance class. I remember her just like sitting around with the girls and thinking, what a fucking bitch. She's just sitting around. They're always like talking stuff, and I was just sitting there all awkward. But actually, it was Natalie who was the one who was kind of like my first friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the school.
Yeah. We were in the same homeroom class. We were in the same English class the first year.
Yeah.
So she was always around, and I remember she'd sit next to me like always
Yep,
at
yep.
the start.
Yeah.
She'd just sit next to me, and then she'd be like, "Oh, like ask all these questions," and I remember thinking, "What the fuck does this girl want from me?" I was literally
What's our
like,
ulterior motives?
"Yeah," I was literally like, "This white girl, like, is this white people talk? Like, what's going on?" No, but yeah, that was like you said. We instantly clicked.
Yeah.
Never felt awkward around you.
Nah, I think I was like just infatuated. I was like, who is this guy with this weird accent? Like,
Yeah.
What is this unique looking
literally,
little
he has
dude?
like almost like American accent. I don't know. It always threw me. So I was always like, who's this guy with American accent? And he was like,
Yeah.
just really nice. And then because he loved dance too, and I love dance, I think I just wanted to like get to know him more. Because he
Yeah.
was like fresh new energy at the
Yeah.
school. Literally. Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
because did you have the exact same energy back then as well?
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, I'd say. We've
Yeah?
always
Damn.
been like real bubbly
yeah,
people.
both
Yeah.
you,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I think that's what makes you guys really click well too, right?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
always like usually on the same level.
100%. At any party before we got to the party,
Yeah.
we'd always be like, "We're the party."
We'd start
We're the
dance
party.
floor,
Yeah.
no one would be dancing, and then we'd be like, we'd start a dance.
Yeah.
Yeah, like last time at Ron's birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
on our Ron's episode, we referenced his 21st and how he was very thankful that me and you were there.
Oh yeah, and then we started the dance.
Yeah.
Literally started dancing
Because there was like no one
no
dancing.
one was dancing.
Yeah.
We're like, let's go.
But story of our lives, man.
Yeah, I
Story
think
of
because
our
when we're
lives.
together, we just don't care what people think.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
why
yeah.
we don't. That's why we love it.
Yeah.
Nice. As well as because you got another person that can match your energy, and that's
Yeah.
important.
Bad,
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hundreds. It's
What the fuck was that?
What?
Because honestly, there'll be times where we just laugh to ourselves
Yeah,
for the
bad.
longest period.
Yeah.
Yeah, about stupid shit.
Yeah, seriously, the dumbest
Oh,
shit. But nah,
bad.
that's how we got best friends.
How did you determine becoming best friends? Because you know how usually there's that weird,
Awkward.
or not, I want to say awkward,
Oh,
but
okay.
that phase where you're just friends.
Yeah.
But then you're like, okay, we're best friends.
I
How
remember-
did you tell?
I remember the moment because you were the one who said it first. I remember the moment you said it too. No, it was.
damn,
It was.
I said that.
That's what it was. It was definitely you first.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I remember.
You tell me the story.
Oh, wait.
And then I'll see if I remember.
No. Okay. So you were at my house.
Yeah.
We're jumping quite ahead, but we actually had a dance crew together.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Yeah, and we were at my house, and we were used to do like dance practices together. And then there was one time you were talking about a high school ex-boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You were thinking about breaking up with him.
Yeah. Talking about relationship problems. all
Yeah,
the time.
relationship problems there.
Yeah.
That was literally my whole life, listening to her relationship problems. Yeah.
Oh my God.
But then it was like, I remember just saying something nice, like, oh, but if you're not happy or something, you just leave. Like something's weird. And then you were like, you're like my best friend. But you also were in the process of losing another friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I think we just hung out heaps, and like I had a
Yeah.
lot of issues with like girlfriends.
Yeah.
Like they were drama, bitchiness and shit. And then like seeing Earl was like there was none of that bullshit.
Yep.
We were
Yeah.
always straight up with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So hanging out
facts.
with him, I always knew he was actually a friend.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we'd spend like the summer together. We'd
Yeah.
just, we'd just
Aw.
be so excited about life together.
Yeah.
And like it was never any bullshit. No
Yeah.
jealousy, no
Yeah.
talking behind each other's back. We were straight
Yeah.
up honest with each other. And it was so nice to have a friendship like that because I'd never had a friendship like that with anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's what sort of made it best friend.
God damn, man. Shit. Is this the episode I start crying?
Probably.
Fucking hell. No, that's beautiful.
Aw.
I've just, fuck you.
What?
It's getting too emotional. What do you mean?
It's too nice.
Oh yeah, this is getting cute as man. Now I'm like, yeah, well, she used to hang out with her because just a girl. We talked a lot about us being friends, but what is a best friend? What is a best friend to you? Like, how do we separate what a best friend is to your other close friends?
You gonna go? Oh, sorry.
You go.
No, you
You're
go.
about to say
Okay,
something.
thanks. I'm the guest.
Yeah.
So I think a
Yeah.
best friend is someone that you can be your 100% self with. That is, that's what I identify a best friend. Like
Yeah.
you can literally be your crazy self. You
Yeah,
can be your,
fuck
like
yeah.
really nice, angry, but also, like all of it, and your
Yeah.
best friend still loves you. That is
Yeah.
a best friend.
They embrace your weirdness, right?
Literally,
Yeah.
yeah. Like when you're being full crazy, they're still there for you.
Yeah.
That's a best friend.
Yeah.
You can have friends that are there, but they're not actually there. But a best friend knows you to a T and they love all parts of you, good and bad.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
How about you, Marvin?
Yeah, I would say I'm very similar to that. It's
Yeah.
like, for example, Eric, the
Yeah.
one he's one of my best mates, right?
Yeah.
He embraces all my weirdness. And,
Yeah.
like with other people, I can't be weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very like to myself, but
Yeah.
with people that I'm very comfortable with, and people could probably see within the episode, I'm a bit more outgoing. Eric and Earl, and I got another best friend that hasn't been on the podcast yet. I can just be my complete self and
Oh, yeah.
no
Look-
judgment. It's either they match my energy
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
well.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's the biggest thing.
Man, you have a lot of friends. That's good.
Yeah.
You do.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Wait, how many best friends do you have?
I can maybe a handful, but
Yeah, no, 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah,
J-
three.
just you, man. Sorry.
No. I again agree with both of you guys. I think for me, best friends, there's always a little bit of a timeline that they need to live in my life. Where my
Oh, so
best
you
friends,
base it on time.
no, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there has to be a certain point. But I think it's when they've seen the worst
Yeah.
of me, and and at the best of me, they treat me the same.
Yeah.
That's when I know a best friend. Because then some will see me at my worst and they just want to help. And when they see me at the best, they just want to be more like, oh my god, I want to be your friend. But
Yeah.
the ones that are consistent throughout and that stay after, all the hard shit that I've gone through in the past few years,
Yeah.
Yeah.
all the ups and lows, as well as knowing that if it's your best friend, they got your back.
Yeah.
Like no
Always.
matter fucking what.
Yeah. Even when like you like fuck up, they're there.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah,
And I'll
hundreds.
tell you
Yeah.
straight, like,
Yes.
you fucked up, but I'm not gonna like judge you for it. I'm here to
Yeah.
help you through that.
Or,
shit.
or
Yeah.
they were like really willing to help. Like,
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
With some serious shit, not
Yeah.
like some
Yeah.
like small shit.
Exactly what Natalie said. It's the best friends that go like, okay, you fucked up, but I'm gonna be there anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did wrong to that person, but I'm still on your side.
Yeah.
Yeah, no matter what.
Yeah.
That's what a best friend is.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if you fuck up, and we've all And it'll just be like, oh, god damn it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that to me is what a best friend is.
Yeah.
How did you?
Me.
How about your best friends?
My best friends.
Yeah.
had
When
that.
did you think it was? Okay, this is it for me. They're my best friends.
Well, I think for my very first best friend.
Mm.
So when I was younger, I was just that person that was super quiet, didn't really talk much.
Yeah.
And he kind of brought me into like his family with
Yeah.
his older brother, and they kind of just showed me the ropes of how to socialize, talk to other people,
Yeah.
and just be more social.
That brought you out of your shell a bit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And he was always bringing me to every single event that he went to.
Yeah.
I used to always just like sleep over, kick back at his house.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we used to always just hang out. We were like a package when we went to a party.
Oh,
Yeah,
hundreds.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, and usually when that's happened so many times, you confidently say, okay, yeah, this is probably my best friend.
best friend.
Yeah.
And it was there for the worst times in my life. I was there for his worst times in his life.
Yeah.
When we both did well, we're happy for each other.
Yeah.
We never really was spiteful of each other.
Yeah.
In any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, same, mate.
Let's
Yeah.
go a bit specific then. You guys are both my best friends. For you, Marvin, at what point were you like, okay, you're my best friend? Like, give me one highlight. Not at the point, but what's one of the things that I've done that's like, yeah, that's my best friend.
I want to say it was a highlight. It was more so consistency
Oh,
for you.
oh,
Yeah. So for me, you showed you were my best friend because you were always trying compared to like for me, for example, and I feel bad because I didn't try as hard as this guy.
You work hard to be your friend.
Yeah.
wait a minute, but okay, yeah, fair enough.
No, that's one of the biggest things for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we've only been friends for like 6 years.
6 years, yeah.
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 Whoa, when you say it, bro, I don't even know if relationships are that long last
Yeah,
longer than that.
But no, because my best friends, they've been like 10 years plus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why. It's a big
yeah.
difference. So,
What are we, 13 years?
because generally for me, I can't really take on new best friends that easily.
Yeah.
So that's why with Earl, it was kind of a new thing for me. Like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck.
And like gaining a best friend later in life.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
usually
why.
From childhood, it's like,
Yeah,
but then,
yeah,
like
true.
later in life, adult friendships, I feel like they're harder.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
adult
So much
best
harder.
friend.
But especially because you're more aware of
Well,
everything.
yeah,
like,
you're adult.
yeah,
you're
how
just-
a person is.
Yeah.
And just the value that he brings to me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
always trying to make sure I do better as well.
Yeah.
I think towards you, the one moment that I thought, fuck, yeah, this is it. Like he's one of my best friends. After probably the worst time of my life, I was just walking outside, and you just me and you were walking outside, but you were already in the car. I didn't think I was visibly sad, but I was like just pushing through it. And you were like, "Hey, can I talk to you?" Then you were like, "Are you okay, bro?" And I'm like, "Nah, I'm not okay." And then I know you had to go to your second job then.
I think I
Yeah,
remember.
but then you were like, "Hey, just sit in the car and we'll just talk." And like I won't you just talk.
Yeah.
Just talk, like don't even worry about it. And that's when I was like, man. Like I feel
That's a mad friend.
yeah, straight up. That was like a highlight of mine.
Yeah.
Again, the consistency, same thing. Like we always did things together. I forget sometimes that we did shit outside of work. Yeah, that's how we were actually friends, which is weird.
yeah.
I might as well go on with you, Nat. I think one of the biggest highlights of our friendship that made me go, I'll never do you wrong. I won't say who it was.
Yeah.
We were friends with the
Yeah.
group. And in this group, one of them was like used to like bag you quite a lot.
Yeah.
And I'd always be like, oh, you shut the fuck up, dude, whatever, blah, blah. Then he'd always do little niggles here and there. But he was just a spiteful person.
Yeah.
But one time he said, Earl's just gay because he just hangs out with girls. But I didn't hear that part, but I was just sitting next to talking to then his girlfriend. And then you turned around and said, what the oh, well, and I said the name.
What the fuck?
What the
person?
fuck? Yeah, what the fuck?
Fuck, freak.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up. And I was like, yo, you good? And I was like, shut the fuck up. He's my best friend. And I was like, whoa, what's going
I was
on?
ready to fight, man.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a fight words.
and like I didn't even need to be in that present to be
Yeah.
there. Natalie was already like, the moment you talk shit about my best friend, I'm going after you. That's when I was like, love that shit.
Yeah.
Because before it used to be like no one really said mean things about you then. It was like later in life when people started saying mean things about Natalie. Love you. And it was after that point, and every time it happened, people would be like, oh, like when it happened to me, like, oh, I don't know how you were friends with Natalie, or oh, is it true about this and that? And I'd be like, what the fuck do you think I'm gonna say about my best friend? You think I'm gonna talk shit with you?
Yeah. Bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. When people would try to talk shit about each other.
Each
to
other,
make-
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is going on? Do you know who we are?
Shut up.
Yeah, like, straight up.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah, but that was a highlight moment for me. I was like, that's it.
That's my best
I'm
friend.
never gonna hurt this girl.
Yeah.
How about you?
I think for me, yeah, like I said before, like when I had all the issues with girls, there were times when I was just really down with friends, especially because I felt like I was targeted by especially by females. I had a lot of
Definitely.
drama in school with girls.
Definitely.
And for me, it was like when you were just there for me. Like if I could be like, hey, Earl, I need to hang out. and we'd come hang out, and I just felt like so secure in our friendship. And for me, that is like what I needed. And there was that specific summer, you know, they were all hanging out all together at each other's houses or whatever, and I like wasn't invited to that, you know. So like I was hanging out with you, and I feel like through that summer we just got closer, and I just felt every time I felt like saw Earl, I just felt like I didn't care about that bullshit. It was like, hey, I've got like a true fucking friend here. Like that is better than any bullshit friendship. I was like, I can hang out with this person and we have such a laugh. Like he literally made me feel so happy that summer because I didn't feel alone. I didn't feel like I had no one. I didn't feel like a target. And that was probably for me to go like, he's actually like he's my best friend.
And you know, for that same summer, she made me like this photo collage for Christmas. That was the nicest thing ever, bro. I was like, what? The memory. Yeah, I was like, that's so nice. I've never got a gift from someone. That was good times. Oh, I like that. Fucking hell. One thing me and Natalie got our whole friendship was the whole like dynamic of having guys and girls as friends. And it's something I think we've been like big advocates about, but to a certain degree.
Yeah.
But for you, Nat, what has been the benefits of having a guy best friend?
Well, getting obviously the other gender's perspective on things, I think is really important.
Facts.
That's literally, the main thing is that you get another perspective coming from a male side. I think their outlook on shit is different to girls at times, you know, the way they handle stuff. So I feel that was probably the best part, is having a male best friend.
You can go a bit more into it. There's so much more, man.
Maybe you have to ask more questions about it.
All right,
that's
fine.
literally a definition.
I mean, there was some benefits. I can't say at the start I was like a guy best friend.
No.
Yeah, he's got like a girl's perspective quite like
He
ingrained
understands
in
a
him.
female's
Yeah.
perspective as well as a male's perspective.
Yeah.
It is in common. That's the thing.
Yeah,
So
in
like
common.
when people would always say, "Oh, your friend's Earl, are you dating?"
Yeah, oh my God.
Oh man, we used to, how much did we cop that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Like-
guys would have copped that a lot back then.
Literally, everyone thought it. Everyone in school. People probably now still think it.
Yeah.
They think,
Yeah.
how are they best friends? How are they friends? Guys and girls aren't friends.
And they would like make stories within themselves.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, to be like, oh, they're just not telling each other yet.
Yeah. Times. Oh, like why? Like, do you like Earl? Or,
Yeah. And then when we no.
My reaction every time people ask was always like, ew.
Yeah.
And then you get really upset every time. He would get so upset every time. But that was just I'm like, ew, no.
Bro, like chill,
And he'd
yeah.
be like, yo, man. Like, yeah, I get it. But like, you don't be that mean.
Because I'll just be like, no,
Like,
we're
he's
not.
probably because he's probably thinking, oh, my looks, but it's more like, oh, it's
No,
my
I mean,
brother.
like,
It's
that's
like a
literally
brother.
in my head. I go, that's like my brother. Like, ooh.
Nah.
Yeah, sorry, man.
That's not definitely what I thought. It'd always be like so over the top, and she's like, "Yo,
Yeah, I'm
oh my god!" And I'm just sitting there like,
It's not.
"That's my best friend." I wouldn't touch him.
Hey, that's what you can tell best friends, yeah.
Get back.
They say that you're not real best friends until people think you're secretly dating. That's what.
true.
Yeah. So we had that the whole time.
Yeah.
When we were talking about the benefits of guys being as friends, and there's so many benefits I could see. I didn't think I was a guy, but Natalie always reminded me. Oh, no, I'm a guy. I'm a man.
I'm a man now.
But when I was younger, when we were just growing, like getting into the whole puberty stage,
Yep.
Natalie was always the one to remind me, hey, what the fuck? You're my guy best friend. There was one time where me and her just went out to lunch or dinner. I forgot when. Obviously, a lot of people do think we're dating if it's just me and her.
Yeah.
But there was one person, I don't remember how or why this guy came up to us. And Natalie thought he flirted, but I wasn't sure what he was doing. But he was just like,
Oh, really?
yeah, he asked her name or something. Like now that I think about it, he probably did flirt. But he was like weird. And Natalie was like, oh, hi. Yeah, I'm just having lunch with him. And I was like, oh, hey, bro. But I didn't think nothing of it. Yeah. I didn't think nothing of it. And then he leaves. And Natalie goes, what the fuck, Earl? You're my guy best friend. Like, tell him to fuck off. Say you're with me. I'm like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. My bad. And now ever since then, I'm just like, when do I jump in?
When's the time?
When's the time?
I was just there just for a bitch session, like,
Yeah,
bitch.
No, what the fuck? We were just having lunch. Bitch session. I'm just thinking, oh yeah, this guy's being friendly. Didn't realize he was
Yeah, man,
flirting.
be the man. Help me out.
How about you? What do you think we can provide like friendship to girls?
What we can do.
Yeah, what we can do.
For me, it's just mainly that. I guess you would say when we're in clubs.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. So,
Yeah.
you know, when you have a guy best friend or any guy friend,
Yeah.
you can always have someone like that can like, you know, help you out in
Yeah.
those situations,
In those
for example.
situations,
Because
yeah.
it can get like kind of sticky, you know,
Yeah,
in that
facts.
situation.
Oh, you're telling me, man.
Yeah.
Bro,
Like how many times have you like,
so
you know?
many. So many. Bro, Europe, fuck.
Oh, yeah, that would have been bad too, yeah.
Do you remember that one guy that was like, we were drunk walking down the streets of Italy?
Yeah.
And there was one guy like selling a painting, like he's selling a painting.
Yeah.
And you're like, nine, no, speak English, 9. You're just walking down the street. And the guy was like, this is my country, fucking, like, fuck you. And he's like walking around like up to Natalie and she's like, 9. I'm like, whoa, bro, chill. The fuck? like she's walking past and he keeps coming. I'm like, dude,
Yeah,
it's
well,
fucking,
no, means no.
she doesn't speak English, bro. She doesn't speak English.
No.
The guy's going, Natalie's just like, 9. I'm like,
I was drunk.
she was drunk. Fuck. Yeah, I think that's most of the times we get in trouble. There's others where like, if ever it's a lot of times where I'm the one who's the only guy while we're going out or something.
Yeah.
And then somebody will like I can see creeps around.
Yeah.
And it's like my job to be like, okay, I'll switch positions. He can grind on me. You know when you do that stuff?
I'll take one for the team.
Yeah, you know when the guy like awkwardly tries to like come up behind him like that. Yeah, I hate it.
I'll elbow him.
Yeah, Natalie now goes
Vicious.
like she'll look and go. "Oh,
So,
You-
don't touch me, bitch.
you give no fucks. You literally look at him and go,
Oh man, don't
the
touch
fuck?
me. Yeah, literally. I'm aggressive. I need to
yeah,
calm down.
straight up.
Little chihuahua.
If you ever see her resting bitch face,
Yeah.
it's fucking bad.
Is it?
It's fucking
Pretty
bad.
vicious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
The whole like safe aspect.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot. I think we provide, especially if we're genuine friends.
Yeah.
Like one is, guys will cut through the bullshit.
Like
If somebody's like flirting and they don't know, it's just like the girl's flirting. The guy is genuinely flirting with you. Like
Yeah.
he is
Oh,
genuinely
come on.
like. Another one is when this is a bad and good stuff. But if you're telling me your problems, unfortunately, I'll go straight to, okay, how can we fix it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I was going to
sometimes.
ask. Like, because in episode 3?
3.
Yeah, we mentioned how guys handle problems compared to girls.
Yeah.
From your perspective as a girl, I was receiving advice from guys in terms of problems with guys.
Like from Earl? Or
Yeah.
Well, I think.
Because you know how you guys, talked about boy problems?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
how was
yeah.
receiving that
Well, he
compared to
would-
girls?
Well, he'd be honest. He would just say, "Look, this is what he's feeling. This is what he's saying."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
This is because I'd be like, "Oh, why did he say this? What? Oh my god!" And then like if you go to your girlfriends, like, "Oh my god, he's such a dick." You know, they
Yeah.
just be like straight on, like,
Oh
but then,
my God.
Yeah. Oh my god. Like no, rah. But then if Earl would be like, "Nah, this is what he's saying, straight up." Like you just
Yeah.
tell me straight, and
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
I just needed that. I'd be like, "All right, yeah, shit, he is being like that."
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think they gave me more of the honest opinion because they can understand.
Just straightforward, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straightforward. Yeah.
And sometimes as well, like if she did the wrong thing and then kept doing the wrong thing, I just told you not to do it.
Yeah.
What others I would hear would be like, it's okay. It happens. And if you do it again, it happens.
Yeah.
We're all human. But I'll be just like, the fuck, Natalie.
Yeah, that's what he would do.
Yeah.
He would-
Yeah.
But I think that's the biggest thing for best friends to do, right?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
be straight up
Well, yeah,
with
pull
each
them
other.
up on it and say, "No,
Yeah.
man, this is like what's going on." And they go, "Oh shit, yeah, you're right."
Yeah.
You need that honesty sometimes.
Did you ever use having me as a best friend, not me specifically, but having a guy best friend as an advantage to anything?
I think I still do now. I say my best friend's a guy. Like,
Yeah.
I still say it. Like, eventually when I do get married, like I would love Earl to be like my maid of honor. Even though if that's, but like, I don't know, I'm gonna break the traditions now. But
Yeah.
yeah,
No, I
like, he's
think
my
that's
best
fine.
friend that knows me the best. Like, the
Yeah,
best.
yeah.
Like, he's the only
That's
one
what
I'd
you're
want
about.
there. So like,
You're gonna
because
wear.
he is.
You're gonna
so-
wear a maid of honor.
Yeah. I'll give him
No.
a nice pretty dress.
Yeah.
Wait, what the
just-
fuck?
Come
we
on, man.
talked about this. I'm wearing a
I think
fucking...
blue matches your eyes.
No, what the fuck? Bro, what the fuck is this, man?
Nah, but yeah,
Before
like,
this episode, we were talking about this, and it, I would never wear dress. She said no dress. I'm wearing just the same color as what the bridesmaids are.
yeah.
So nice
But-
and...
Yeah, but I still say now, like, yeah, I got a male best friend because again, I feel like it's not as common. So I still,
Yeah, definitely.
throw that out there.
I feel like a lot of people these days like to say, like, I have a... The amount of times me and Nat growing up, everyone knew we were best friends.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
anytime they would reference like a friend with a girl
Yep.
or a friend with a guy,
Yeah,
they'd be like, oh, like you and Natalie. Like you and Natalie. Oh, I have a best friend like you and Natalie. Like, shut up.
You ain't on that level.
Yeah.
Like, how do you...
You literally don't talk. Shut up.
Yeah. And like just before you were like, before you met her, you were like, oh, she's hot as fuck. The fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause this-
bad.
Yeah.
Because this is like a real best friend that's
Yeah.
completely platonic compared to
Yeah.
other people where they're like, oh yeah, that's my best friend, but they've only known each other for like a year.
Yes.
And they were like,
Yeah.
oh no, I need to find a hot kind of
Yes,
thing.
yeah.
Like, we've never crossed that line.
Nah.
Yeah.
That's another
Nah.
thing people think is weird. We've never crossed that line. It has literally been just friends,
Yeah.
always,
They've
from the day dot.
people
Right.
have tried to push that on us as
On
well.
us,
Like
yeah.
comparing.
Yeah.
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 I remember you telling me last time.
They've tried so hard to push that on us.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm always like, I
Yeah.
feel sick.
Yeah, or like, I will be honest in saying, people ask me, "Oh, is Earl gay?" Because
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
hanging out with a girl. And other times I'll be like, "No, he's straight."
Yeah,
Like,
fuck, man. You
yeah,
asked you
it's
that so
crazy
many
how
times.
people still can't grab the concept of like male and females can be friends.
Yeah.
It isn't common, but
Yeah, I think to our degree it
Yeah.
isn't common.
No.
If you just look on what we've done specifically, we've already traveled together.
yeah.
We've been interstate together as well. The hardships, the breakups.
Yeah.
We've been through
Been like in relationships
And
like,
out of
Yeah, and
relationships.
had like couples accept that that's my best friend.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's like one thing that I love about our friendship is even before starting any sort of relationship, and she's done this for every single relationship, and I will continuously as well.
You get a relationship.
Whoa.
Joking.
This was a serious moment. This was meant to be a serious moment. But I'll always be like, I have a best friend and she's gonna be around for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have she's my best friend. She's a girl. There's no choosing between you two because you will lose.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
like I've had to do the same and say
Yeah.
like, hey, I have a male best friend. Like
Yeah.
it's a male. I've had partners get not okay with it, been
Yeah.
uncomfortable,
Yeah.
like not
Yeah.
accepted Earl. And for me, that's like a deal breaker. in a
Yeah,
relationship. If you can't
same.
accept Earl, fuck off.
Yeah. And I don't know why, because I'm fucking cool, bro.
Yeah, I don't get. Yeah, that's like if you can't accept him, like he's the nicest guy. If you don't
Yeah.
like him, I always say like if you don't like Earl, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
like, simple as that.
I
Yeah.
love that. That's so nice.
It's true.
Yeah. What are the benefits of having a girlfriend?
Yeah.
A friend girl.
What are the benefits of having a friend girl?
Female friend.
A female friend. Oh man, honestly, there's fucking heaps.
Right, that's why.
Natalie isn't like a girl. She's not like
Do you
a.
agree? Do you agree?
Yeah, I'm not like a girly girl.
She's not a girly girl.
I'm not at all.
Yeah.
I never have been.
Nah, not at all.
What do you mean by girly girl?
She's not like
And how are you not that?
Oh, there's many ways. Okay,
Yeah.
Well, you tell me.
one, she's confrontational.
Okay.
Like she won't just sit there and go, oh, okay. She'll like tell you straight, like, shut the fuck up,
Yeah.
bro. What the hell? She'll staunch someone.
Yeah.
And she's tiny.
yeah.
Sometimes I go, oh god, I'm gonna get fucked up.
Here we go again.
Yeah.
Go again.
Yeah. Oh, it happens so many times.
So bad.
Yeah, so she's confrontational. She'll quick to like tell me what's up.
Yeah.
And especially when the dating scene happened for me, you were the only one telling me like, nah, don't always be nice. don't do that, Earl. That's a bit too much. Don't be
Yeah.
But everyone would be like, just be yourself. But you were like, no, don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that. It's not being judging, she's being real.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's something that she's always been. So it's a bit different to like the narrative of a girl best friend. Because if anything, she's just a girl, but she's also my best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes I'm a bit of a smartass too.
Oh, fucking
And I
oath.
found that's another thing I think with girls is that why I struggle with friendships is because I am a freaking smartass.
Yeah.
Like,
Ah.
yeah, in my family, in my upbringing, like that's how we are to each other.
Yeah.
We're a bit smartass.
Yeah.
I have a brother. Like that.
Yeah.
I have cousins. We're all male. Like
Yeah.
I just know
Yeah.
how to talk to them.
Ah,
like,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Like with females, I think they get really what's the word? They get really offended.
Yeah.
Quickly, where
Yeah.
like for me, I don't get offended that quick, and
Yeah.
I can really dish it out, and I can take
Yeah.
More
it.
of a thick skin compared to
Yeah,
like yours.
and
Yeah.
I've always
Yeah.
I've noticed that. Maybe I was a bit bitchy, but I didn't mean to be.
Yeah.
I was just being a smartass.
Other benefits as well is Natalie specifically, when growing up, because we grew up in an Asian household
Yep.
Yeah.
where we were very conservative.
Yeah.
We were quite old tradition. There's nothing wrong with that. But Natalie was my first, no offense.
Ethnic wog friend.
Not even okay, so she was my first. Yeah, let's go ethnic wog friend.
Yeah.
I want to say wog, but you're like not woggy.
Yeah, I'm not like full. It's my ethnicity. My background
Yeah,
is
yeah.
is-
But
yeah.
you were definitely the person who like forced me to come out my show. The amount of times I've been like, not really, my self-esteem was low.
Yeah.
You'd always be like, what do you mean? Bro, you're cool as fuck. What, girls don't like you? Bro, what? You're hot, man. You're hot. That looks good.
I was really
Ooh.
a hype girl.
Yeah, straight up.
Is that where you learned how to be a hype person?
You reckon? No, I was always a hype person.
Because he's pretty hype. He's a good hype man.
He is a
Yeah.
good hype man, but maybe I encourage the hype. 'Cause
Yeah,
sometimes
she's
even
a hype
hype
person.
people get a bit of like low
Yeah, we get
self-esteem.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, true.
We need the
Yeah,
hype.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know
We're
what?
together. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
That's one thing I can never like wrap my head around. How you guys are such good hype people.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
I think maybe that's why we can continue to be hyped, because when we were all growing up, we had each other to hype.
Yeah, I've always
Yeah.
like bounce each other energy off.
Yeah, straight up. And like she'd be the well, I'd be like, come on, bro, you got this. Natalie would be the angry hype. She'd be like, shut the fuck up. You're good looking, man.
My approach was aggressive, but
Yeah. When I'd be like, I don't know if I could talk to her. Shut up. You're the most confident person I know. That's why I like, that she's different from others.
Yeah.
But that was the benefit of having her, because she forced me to come out my shell.
Yeah.
She forced me to be like outwardly, like, as well as the same time when, like, whenever we'd meet someone, like a group of friends or something, she always used to bring me along. Just so she could feel comfortable.
I need my hype there.
Yeah, because he's so good at talking to people as well. So it'd make me
Yeah.
feel comfortable, and then I know he'd be fine because he'd literally make friends.
Yeah.
So
Just
easy.
leave him.
Literally just let him run off, and I can maybe go talk to someone, and he'd be like, "Off," and I'm like, "Yes." Yeah.
The best thing about having her around in any like party is that I can just be safe and just find Natalie and just like, we can just chill together for a
literally.
second.
If I'm going somewhere and like can't be stuff going, I don't really want to go there. But if Earl's going, oh my god, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Ah,
I
yep,
got
yep.
someone, I got my buddy,
Yep,
straight
yep.
to them the whole time.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, 100%. Other benefits is nobody really told our, like, I don't know, like fashion sense. She changed my fashion sense in a big way.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
can see that.
Yeah. No, like chill, not anymore. But when I was younger,
I got good fashion. It's all good.
no, but back then,
Do you still give him fashion tips?
He says no, but no, I'm joking, man. Who chose your acting word today?
no, not you. What the fuck? Not you. Anyway, but back then she used to like, she would be nice. This was when we were starting to be friends. She'd be like, are you sure you want to wear that shirt? Like,
It's like a subtle.
Yeah.
"Ooh, I don't like
Don't wear
it.
that shirt. Make
Yeah.
you wear that shirt.
She's like, I know you. Do you feel good in that one? Are you sure? Like, you like that? I don't know. I remember one time I used to wear this like red flannel and I used to tuck it in and wear a belt and like nice chinos. Like I would still wear that now. But we went over to
Face
one
is
of
like, her face is like.
As soon as I heard like you tuck in chinos, I was like, oh.
Yeah. Well, when we went over to our friend's house, and then like our friends were talking, and then everyone left, and it was just me and her. And then she went, "You know, Earl, when you tuck it in, you look kind of fat because like your roll, like it like goes over, and you can see your belly." And I'm like, "Dude, what the fuck?" And I wasn't even.
No, I'm just trying to help you out.
Yeah, I know, right?
When it comes to like, I don't know, even like with my partner, I'm the same. I'm very like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what about, I don't know about that shirt. Like
Yeah.
I'll say it and then they'll be like, originally they act like they don't care. They're like, oh, no, I don't care, I'm gonna wear it. And then they'll come back, so what shirt you reckon I should wear?
It's just in the mind, you're like, fuck.
It's true. It's
Every
true.
time. Like, you'll
It's
think
true.
about it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, shit, now she said that. I'm like,
Oh, trust me, 100%. That she used to point out to guys that were like, "See what he's looking? He looks good."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Wait, what?
Yeah.
What are you saying?"
Sometimes you need some inspo, you know, the public. That's what it's there for. It's
Yeah,
information.
yeah, no, that's like, and then she's like, you have good arms like him, maybe wear that. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, Natalie.
Yeah. I'm very observant of people. So,
Yeah.
So one of the questions I wanted to ask is, how do you guys keep it platonic? Because I think there's a lot of people out there that probably has the opposite sex best friends, but sometimes it doesn't last.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
Or
it would be somewhat of a challenge to some people.
to some people.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, because we started off quite young,
Yeah.
and we're both kids, and back then we didn't think about sexual feelings or anything like attractiveness or nothing like that.
At that age.
At that age, yeah.
reckon?
Oh, maybe. Oh, I don't know.
I did, but not toward Earl.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
Here we go again. Here we go again.
Like, what's going on, bro? Like, maybe just chill a second. Just don't hurt my feelings.
My bad.
But we, I'm trying to be nice. I'm just like, we didn't, but no, not Earl. The fuck? Yeah, you continue what you were saying, fucking, before you hurt my feelings.
No, just not Earl. Like I had interest.
Again? What the fuck?
I had interest, obviously, you know, with guys at school. I was like, oh my god, he's cute, whatever.
But she's just stating the facts. It's
yeah,
not you.
never
Yes.
toward Earl, and like every time I hung out, it was just clearly a friendship.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
If we had sleepovers, you know,
Yeah.
and just like whoa, but like I would sleep on the floor.
Yeah.
You know, thanks, man.
Yeah, I fucking
And
love
he would
that.
sleep in his bed and like.
Yeah, I would literally sleep
Hey,
on
you
the
know
bed.
you're just friends when that happens.
Yeah, straight up. Natalie's
Now
on the
you can sleep
floor.
on the you're on the floor.
Yeah. Even, I have a video of us in Europe where you were drunk and we were talking, but one of us was on the floor. I can't tell which one was who.
It's probably me.
It's probably
yeah,
you,
I was
yeah.
always, yeah.
Oh, it was you.
Yeah.
It was you because I was snoring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But
Worst
yeah.
snorer in the world is
Is
Earl.
it?
No, legit. I'm telling you. Don't you have a
Oh man, maybe
small
on the,
problem?
maybe not on the podcast, bro.
That people need to know, man.
Maybe not on the podcast, G.
It's literally the worst story in the
Bro,
world.
chill.
Everyone on the boat at Katiki was
Holy
like,
shit.
because he fell asleep on one of the boats and he was snoring so loud. Everyone was like, "What the hell is
Do you
that?"
have like sleep apnea?
I did,
he-
yeah,
yes,
I do,
yes,
I do.
yeah.
You should get that
Makes
fucking
sense
that
now.
machine.
Let's go.
Literally, you
We
should've
can talk
brought
about my
it.
health problem. That's okay. How things kept platonic is there was never that sexual feeling toward Natalie. Ugh, God, yuck. No. But because the foundation was so like pure,
Yeah.
we genuinely just wanted to be friends for being friends.
Yeah.
There was never anything, and there was never a point I wasn't interested in someone else. And there was never. I was always interested in like a different girl or someone. Blah blah. So it like there was never. Yeah. But there are techniques that I do. Well, I've had to, because at the end of the day, I'm still a guy.
Yeah.
And you know, shit happens. Like I don't think of Natalie as a girl. Like
I am
she's-
an alien.
she's just. Ugh. When people say, "Oh, your best friend's hot as fuck," I go, "Ugh."
Yeah, you hate when people.
Yeah, bro,
You,
he's-
every time it happens, you're like, "Oh fuck."
Till this
no."
day, G. Till this day. And then back then it used to be like, "Yuck, man, shut up." And people are like, "Oh, get me with your best friend." I'm like, "Boom, good luck." That's what I say now. Like, whoa, okay. You want to ruin your life? All right. Good on you, man. Yeah. Now I always think, oh, like God, like I just don't think of anything like that.
Yeah.
There's been moments in our relationship where things have accidentally crossed over into, oh shit, this is too much.
Yeah.
There was one time we were in Europe and I was taking a shower. And like you were busting to go toilet.
Yeah, man, I needed to pee.
Yeah.
Like, the toilet, the shower, in the same room.
Yes,
I was
I
like,
know.
"Oh."
And she just didn't even knock, man.
She just came in.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, I'm coming in." I'm like, "Wait, wait, wait." And then she just like went and peed and everything, and she just like just going for it, and I'm just like
I was
frozen, like.
I just need to pee. I need to pee.
And there was one time I think I'm like, "There's no soap. I got it. Here's the
Yeah,
soap."
I think it was just like, there's soap.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, nah. So there's been moments where that things have crossed over. But yeah, nah, it's never been hard. When I hear people struggle with like, how do you not catch feelings and shit? I'm like, with her?
Yeah, like, ugh. Y'all know my reaction.
Everyone knows the fucking reaction, bro. Whole fucking world.
So genuine too.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
So
I'm
bad.
so sorry.
We talked about benefits. We talked about awesome it was, but what were the actual challenges it was for us being best friends? 'Cause to be honest,
Yeah, there
there was a
would be.
lot. Not us being specific best friends, but us being best friends because we were guys and girl.
When I was like, when I did have I think when I had a relationship earlier, he didn't like
Yeah.
Earl, and that made it really hard. Like that's probably the reason why we broke up, which was shit. And I was like, I feel like I'm having to choose a guy over my best friend, and that was
Yeah.
shit. Like I didn't like doing that.
One of the biggest
Yeah.
things.
It's a big one. Trust me, it's a
Yeah.
big one.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't think like my partner. I don't think we could have like opposite sex best friends.
Yeah,
Like it's very hard.
yeah, of course.
It's not hard. It's not easy. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's not easy. For me, the single life when we were really young was so hard for me because
Oh yeah.
it was so hard for me because everyone kept bringing up how Natalie's so pretty.
Mm.
And chill.
It's nice to hear those things sometimes.
Chill.
Hype, remember hype man.
Yeah, I mean,
You're hyping me.
yeah, but Natalie was like so pretty that people find her intimidating.
Yeah.
So nobody would want to try anything with me or they'd have feelings for me but would never say it because Natalie was just so intimidating to them.
With
And
the
as well as
My
Natalie,
bad.
she's someone who will like, if I'm around, she's always with me and then she'll come up and talk to anyone. So people found it hard to come up to me to talk to me or anything like
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
It was like, I was like, when I was like, was I a cock block in a way? But
Yeah.
like, not
Oh.
not purposely meaning
Yeah.
to be.
No,
like, I
yes.
was
Not
just
intentionally.
being
But I've told her that
Yeah.
multiple times.
Multiple times. Like, what, do you want me to go? Leave? You want me to leave? I'll leave.
I've said it multiple
Yeah.
times. I literally one time went like, Natalie, go over there for a
Yeah,
second.
literally.
Just for a second.
Literally push me.
Let me do my thing. Let me do my thing.
Like, push me. Like,
chill
go.
it. Yeah,
Okay.
straight up, man. Sometimes when like now that I'm single, like when it's happened recently, sometimes we just hover around a little too long.
Yeah.
And I'll just be like, Natalie, do you mind if I just go over there? I want to talk to her. Is that okay?
Especially you need to get like a partner or like someone that's attracted to you.
Yeah.
It needs to have some sort of confidence.
Well, they can't be
Yeah.
insecure.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
where it's
yeah.
hard. If you're with someone, if you comes across someone who is insecure,
Yeah.
that's what vice versa. That's when it's
Yeah.
difficult because they're insecure themselves, and they're like, oh, it makes them feel threatened. Like, oh, what's this?
Yeah.
Other challenges. This is a bit of a funny one, but like Natalie being so aggressive has been a little bit of a challenge for me. We've been
sorry,
kicked
guys.
out of places.
Really?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Hey, it's never been my fault.
We've been
man.
denied entry to places.
Really?
Yes.
Remember Queensland?
I do remember Queensland. That's what I'm
What
talking
happened?
about. Natalie got in a fight with her, and it's just always the fucking bouncer.
Because they think they know it all, and I can't stand bouncers, and they think they know it. Don't be rude to me.
I really don't remember how it got so frustrated, but I remember Natalie like banging on the fucking. There was like a roller
rail
door.
There was
Yeah,
like a
rail
roller
door.
and I was banging on it. Mind you, I was going through a breakup at the time. It's like I wasn't in a good mental place, and drinking alcohol, it's not good. So I wasn't in a good place, and yeah, I was just in line, and the wall was there, and I was knocking it.
Yeah, shit.
Just casually.
And they're like, you leave, and you're like, what? Yeah, she was like, you think you own everything. You think because I'm a bouncer, I can talk to everyone. I'm
You
like,
and your
Natalie,
3-week course.
Yeah, and here I already walked in, and I'm like, oh fuck. I paid entry and everything.
Yeah.
And I walked down, I'm like, Natalie, and you're like, no, and I'm like pushing her back, like, we're going now. We're going. I'm sorry all. Yeah, that was.
And then when I walked up, I was like, well, fuck you.
Yeah. Fuck you. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are some other challenges you reckon?
Sometimes with me, I did feel a bit like, oh, I've only got a guy best friend. You know, sometimes I would feel like I wish I had sometimes a bit more closer females around me when I didn't have a lot.
Yeah.
At times
I
it did
remember.
feel a little bit like, oh, I did wish I had that girl group or that girl, you know, that one close girlfriend, because I did crave it at times. Maybe, yeah, I feel like that was. But as I've gotten older, like that doesn't bother me anymore.
Yeah.
Just maybe more when I was young.
Yeah.
I remember her talking about it quite a lot.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there like, damn, man, I'm not good enough. Nah, I'm kidding.
But like
No,
you see
she
other
did.
girls and you'd be like,
Yes.
oh, like they've got the, you know, such a good friendship. Or what you see on social media or what
Yeah.
you
Yep.
hear. You think,
Yep.
oh, they got the best friendship. But then like,
Yeah.
I'd be like, I don't really have a close girlfriend. But
That's true.
at times then I'd like check myself and be like, man, you have like one of the best friends in the world. Like that's something to be so proud of and happy about.
Yeah.
So that's why as I get older, it doesn't even bother me.
Yeah, just when we're younger, I
Yeah,
guess. You
yeah.
couldn't really appreciate it just yet.
Yeah.
Especially like going out when you're going
Yeah.
out.
Yes.
Yes. All the girls out and you're like, I wish I had that solid, but
Yes, Sammy had it. He does it.
yeah.
Bro, what the fuck is this, man?
But it's true, yeah?
Yeah, no, true. I know.
Hey, you know, we'll join you when you do the slot job, eh?
Yeah,
I've
you know what?
never
Number one.
I've never. You know what shits me? Natalie's
I'm sure I've got footage somewhere in there.
No.
He needs to show us footage and then he'll just still deny it.
The worst thing is the times when I had to do like femme dancing or street jazz or something, Natalie would always be there and she'll just laugh and be like, it's always you. Fuck,
Doing
man.
that feminine role. was
Yeah, fucking worst.
How's your parents? How do they
Fucking
feel?
dope. Are you
Yeah,
kidding?
like-
yeah.
Yeah, my parents love Earl.
I owe so much to them. They're amazing. They're the reason why I went to Europe.
Ah,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. For anyone who doesn't know, they paid for it until I could pay them back. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Because
nice.
I really wanted to go, and they knew like me going with him would be
Yeah.
safe.
Yeah.
I was gonna be safe. I was gonna have fun, and
Yeah.
like my parents loved Earl from the get go. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
And like my parents could see the friendship we had. Like my mum and dad
Yeah.
never questioned that he was more than a friend ever. Like
Oh,
I told-
really?
Nah, my parents
Oh,
were
okay.
like straight up. They knew. They were like, yeah, we can tell like this is a good friend.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
it's like for me
Yeah.
to be allowed to sleep over and stuff. Like my parents would just let me go sleep at a guy's
Yeah.
house.
Yep.
They
Yeah.
knew Earl. They're like, nah, they could tell he was a really nice kid guy at the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, my parents love Earl like family, honestly.
Yeah.
Aw.
And it was the same with my parents. My parents, if I said Natalie was going somewhere, they'll be like, okay, you can go.
Yeah,
You
I was
can
the
go.
safe- I was the safe.
Yeah, Natalie was like my
Always
safe.
wasn't the best option.
Yeah, every time. If
He's
the,
gonna be totally safe next minute, like
Yeah.
drinking straight vodka.
I know, yeah. Hey,
It'll be
hey, take a shot,
fine.
man. Take a shot now. Like she'll come
Yeah.
up in her car
You
and
know what
then
he used to do to me?
What?
He used to make me ask his parents things because he was
Ah,
too scared
yeah.
to ask. Like, I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
that friend. Like,
Yeah.
he'd be like,
Yeah.
look, I can't go, but if you ask my parents, I might be able to. So I would always have to be like, hi.
Yeah, scapegoat,
can
yeah.
Earl come to this place? But it was
Yes.
a party or something.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, yeah.
Were
But he
you
was-
going there? Or you weren't even going to that party?
No, I was going.
was going, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wanted Earl to come. I had
Yeah.
to like, he always was like, can you ask my parents for me? And I'd be like, yes, I'll ask your parents for you. Even Europe, I had to ask them.
Yes.
For him to go to Europe.
you don't understand. That was fucking hard.
Yeah, I had to
Yeah.
ask them because they were like, yeah, they weren't keen. And then I sort of asked and it sort of pushed them.
There was one time where they actually said no.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And me and Natalie went back to the car for a bit. And Natalie was crying. She's like, see, I'm not going to Europe.
I'm not going Europe.
Yeah.
I'm not going to Europe. And then her parents
Yeah.
got into it.
Ah,
And
then they
asked.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Which,
Oh, good times, man. Good times. Why are we thankful to have best friends? What has been the greatest things about having us?
Like just a best friend in general.
Yeah.
I would say just emotionally, the last couple years, going through very hard times, being able to vent it to a really close friend of yours, definitely valuable. Can't vent to anyone else but your best friend, and it just feels nice to open up. Because
Yeah.
when you're carrying all that burden on your shoulders
Yeah.
and you're just doing it by yourself, it's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Nat?
With our everyday lives now, especially adults, like you have to be serious. Like we're always on, we're always
Yeah.
serious, and you feel like you can't really be yourself. And like I feel like when you see your friends, it's like you're sort of taken back to that time of just being you. And like even takes you back to younger in a way. Like you just feel like just talking shit, having a laugh,
Yeah. That's
doing
so
dumb
true.
shit. Like it takes you
It's
back
being
to being
weird.
Yeah, being weird. It takes you back to being just human. You know, because every day we're on, we're being so serious, we're working, we're you know, we're in
Yeah.
routine. And it's like when you see your friends, it's like you have time to literally just switch off and be you again, and even take it back to being young.
Hang
I know,
on.
I've killed that.
Fucking
No,
hell.
that's how I generally like think as a best friend. I feel like
Yeah.
I can just be me and strip it all back because every day we're so full on with our
Yeah,
jobs and
especially
stuff.
being an adult.
Yeah, now.
professional, yeah.
And like,
So many-
so you really appreciate those times you see your friends.
Yeah, so many
more than ever.
responsibilities. And
Yeah. It's just different from family. Family, there's like a responsibility to be around each other.
Yeah.
But with best friends, we actively do what a family member does, but because we want to,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
because we have to.
Yeah.
We choose to be around who we want because this person brightens up my day. And just knowing that this sounds like maybe a bit of a self-esteem issue for me, but just having that best friend because they want to be around. And you made it clear all the time. You're like, Earl, come with me to this, come with me to that.
Yeah.
That feeling that somebody wanted me to be there because they wanted me there.
Yeah.
They're not
Because
family,
of me. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was always nice.
Yeah. That was, I'm going to cry. Yeah. That for me that's why I'm thankful to be best friend. And Natalie as well. She's someone who takes a lot of pictures.
You'd actually be thankful for that.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. I've
Yeah,
had
100%.
heaps of
Because
photos.
like when you have like friends that don't take photos, you're
I
like,
know.
fuck, you got no
And
memories.
That's what guy
Good to
friends
look
are,
back
yeah?
on,
Yeah.
And a lot of guys, they give me a lot of shit for, Earl wants to take another photo with us, or Earl wants to take another photo.
Yeah.
Natalie's never been that person, but she was that person for me. We always took photos of all of our memories.
Yeah.
And I'm so thankful for it because when we look back at it,
Yeah.
and Natalie will just send memories.
All
or
the
like,
time. If
all
I
the
come
time.
across, I love looking back at my photos always
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
they're
yeah, yeah.
important. It's important to remember where you came from. And like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, life at a different time. It's always, I think,
Yeah.
important.
Mm-hmm.
So if people don't take photos, you're just missing out on, you know, those moments and taking them and keeping them.
I agree.
Because
Yeah.
you forget feeling at the time.
Yeah.
You know, so when you look back at a photo, you can sort of remember, fuck,
Yeah,
I
I used
Just
to
miss
think
relive
like
that moment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like reliving a
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you not want to do that?
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly. And those little moments of like distraction from who I am today.
Yeah.
Like only person who can give me that is Natalie. Yeah, because nobody else took fucking photos. My parents like literally don't take photos. My family doesn't take photos. Like
Bro, we got so many photos.
we got so many
I
photos.
was looking through all of them. I was like, damn.
Yeah, yeah. Like I appreciate. I'm not crying.
It's okay, man.
No,
You
I'm not
are,
crying.
It's all good. There's tissues.
No, I appreciate that. Damn, am I crying? But yeah,
No.
one thing. It's just been the same narrative for like so many people on this podcast. But again, me and Natalie like found our friendship because of dancing. And our whole lives, all we did was dance with each other. We had a dance crew. We were at two
Dance schools. Yeah.
dance schools together.
Yeah. Yeah.
The whole time like, in class, we were like a school class.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we did Rock and Stedford together. We did everything together.
Yeah, we danced heaps. I think that's one of the bases of our friendship is dancing as well. Shared a love for dance. But we hated when we had to dance and we had to do couple shit.
Because we always did couple shit.
It's because we were always the fucking same height.
Yeah. Whoa.
So, like,
Yeah.
we are always similar in height.
I'm 5'5".
Hey, what's wrong with
She's
me? What's wrong with
5'2".
being small?
I'm 5'5". You're
But we're
5'2".
similar. So the height thing was an impact. So we got partnered together.
Yes,
And like
yeah.
usually it was like love scenes and we freaking hated it. And I remember one time we were doing a concert and we were playing like this couple
Yeah.
and like before we went side stage.
No, wait.
Because you still always get told like you
Yeah.
need to act like you love each other.
Yeah.
And we would just
Bleh.
we just like yeah. Like, oh, I hate this.
Because they'd make us do it first, and we were just like awkward, like
Yeah.
don't touch me, like don't fucking.
Wait, fuck off.
Yeah,
It's not.
there was one time where they were like, okay, I want you to do a spider lift with
Oh,
Natalie,
yeah.
and Natalie has to jump over my shoulder
Oh.
and put her legs on top of my shoulder.
Oh.
And I was like, Natalie, the fuck, she can't jump. And I was like, what the fuck, Earl can't carry me. It was just, but yeah, in one of those concerts, our teacher then was like, look at her like you love her.
Yeah.
Like she's the only one in the world.
People dying. Taking that seriously was It's so hard.
Yeah.
It's one of the hardest things of my dancing time ever.
That was tough on my. Oh.
Yeah, it was
We
so
were like
hard.
looking at each other like.
So before we went on stage at the concert, we were like looking at each other side stage, and I'm like, "You fucking love me." He's like, "I fucking love you."
bro.
Like right before we went on to dance, it was so funny.
God damn.
Hated it.
Yeah, and you could see. I will upload a picture of when we were doing it. We were just visibly like, hate this.
This is shit. This is shit, guys.
Hate this. I remember having to lift each other. So like there was one lift that we did where I lifted you up like that.
Yeah.
And there was like a couple of times like trying to do that when I just lifted on top. And then sometimes her butt would hit my face. I'm like, fuck off, man. The fuck? And like
Being
sit up.
lifted was not my thing.
Yeah, I fucking hated
yeah,
it.
yeah.
When she lift, she'll turn around and like not face the audience.
Yeah.
But when she's facing the audience, she was like all emotional and But then she turned around to me and she's like, "You hate this?" I'm like, "I hate this."
It's so shit.
Yeah, it's so shit, man.
Plus, we're
Just,
so-
we're nearly
plus-
finished, all right?
plus
We'll just
we're-
keep doing it.
Because we're small, the lift just looked really funny. It's
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah,
it was
every
like
time.
you know, the girls with like the long legs when they would jump and get caught, it looked amazing. Me,
Yeah.
it was like it just did not look
and
good.
me and-
it was
me
like
and her.
off the ground.
Yeah.
Like me and him just it
It was
didn't
just
look
like,
bad.
eh.
Just cut it out. Cut
Yeah.
the lift out. Forget it.
fuck.
We'll just stay on the ground and do a routine. Thanks.
Oh yeah. Oh, like our dance careers, we had some really funny stories. There was one time where Natalie, I was doing a backflip.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
I was doing a backflip, and a guy would throw me on top, throw me really high, and then I'd land. But Natalie didn't get out the way
One time.
one time. So my leg had caught onto Natalie's shoulder, and I hit face first, boom, into the ground.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, and
I felt
that-
so bad.
Yeah, and Natalie, I remember as I was flipping in the air, I saw Natalie, and fuck, it's you. It's you. Fuck. Boom. And instead of like she felt bad.
Yeah, I did. I
Yeah.
felt bad. I
Oh,
followed
yeah.
you to the bathroom while you're bleeding.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
But then she posted up a photo of me with my bleeding lip. And she's like, see what happens when you mess with me? Like, the fuck? I remember thinking like ice on my lip and shit and like, what are you just on Instagram?
It's just a moment, man. It's a moment.
And you're like, fuck it all.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was good times. High five.
How old were you guys then?
Oh, it was
For that?
Fuck, I don't know.
early 20s.
Oh, early
Yeah.
20s. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How many times have we been partners?
That was a few times.
Oh, Rock and Stedford, we were partners.
Yeah.
That was fucking
It
weird.
was- no, it wasn't too bad though. You were just a homeless guy, and I was like,
Oh wow.
yeah. And I was the main girl thing, but
Yeah, I was meant to be her bad influence.
yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, you did a few solos, and it was mad.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Homeless
cue the
music.
footage because I got it.
Oh, do you have footage of it?
Yeah, we
dude,
do. We
Okay.
should actually
we
do that
found it
footage.
recently.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just send it over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
okay.
So funny.
We'll see if we can find some footage from.
Yeah, I've got the videos. So
I want the one when I lift you.
Yeah, I've got it somewhere at
We're
home.
just
I'll
off,
sus.
just off the ground.
Yeah, literally,
Yeah.
lift me.
It's bad because the one
bad.
before him there was two people.
And they're really tall.
Yeah, he was like
Like
6'1".
their partner work was like, it was just so nice, effortless. And then that's why when we got partner work, I was like, this is fucking shit.
And-
like, it's going to be shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know, just don't do it. And
Whereas
we
those
did.
guys were like polar opposites of us. Like
Yeah.
they were tall, they were skinny.
long and
Yeah.
just, you know, they, you know, we're in that style. Me and Earl were like, we're grounded. We want to do some hip hop.
Yeah.
We're
okay.
low.
We're quite like built too.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
we've never
that's
been
how our
skinny.
bodies are.
Yeah.
Like, we're not ballerinas.
Yeah,
Simple
straight
as that.
up.
We're not lyrical dancers. We are, hip hop.
But any other partner work I enjoyed with anyone else.
Yeah.
funny
Yeah,
that, funny
I was
that.
every time. Natalie never got partnered with anyone else that wasn't me, but every time I got partnered with someone else, I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Not a fan of partner work.
Yeah.
I'm like solo, unless I guess with Earl I'd have to deal.
Yeah, we like to end every episode with some sort of game.
Game. Woo.
And one thing me and Natalie love together, we've always loved, and this is probably another reason why we're best friends, is TV show Friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, and I guess one of our favorite episodes was that one episode where they do like to change the rooms, to exchange
Switch
rooms.
the apartments.
Yeah, they would ask questions about each other, and it was time limited, and who can get them, who knows more about the other person. So I think we're gonna try that today, where we practice a set of 10 questions, and we'll do 1 minute to answer them as much as we can,
Oh,
Yep.
fuck.
and whoever gets the most is the better best friend.
Oh
Yeah?
shit.
Shall we?
Ready?
All right.
Got 1 minute each for these. So
Well, I'm gonna kill this.
Yeah, I think you will. I think mine are really
Yeah, ready?
easy now.
Yeah, good.
first one. What is the first thing you thought of when you came to Hoppers?
Sort of
Natalie's a bitch.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. That's one.
Say it's right.
What am
Yes,
I?
right.
What am I scared of?
Fuck everything. Spiders.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's my ultimate famous person crush?
Channing Tatum.
Okay. What was my song in Europe?
22.
Yes.
All right. What is the one thing you did the most in Europe that I hated?
I snored.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or there was one time I
You only got a minute, man.
oh sorry, here you go.
You've only got a minute.
Go.
Name how many times did I drag you into a dance school with me?
Twice.
Okay. What would I order at the bar?
Lime soda.
Oh, you pretty much got all of them.
Yeah,
Anyway.
you did. Yeah.
Oh shit, this is gonna be hard.
I know.
That's it?
Yeah.
Did I get that right?
You're all right.
Oh
See?
fuck.
You're the better best friend. I'm gonna leave now.
1, 2, 3. Minute starts now.
Okay.
How many siblings does Earl have?
Bro.
Are you kidding? That's the easy one.
One, but you've got way more
Yeah?
in the Philippines, and I don't know the
Come
full
on, you got
number.
1 minute.
I don't know 6.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, no, that's wrong. There's 6 of us, but there's 5.
Yeah.
5.
I was
Sorry,
gonna
including
say. What is the name of Earl's dog?
Baymax.
Damn, nice.
What was our first book destination together that you bailed?
Book destination.
Yeah, we booked the trip together. You bailed. That was probably the first time I was gonna be like, I don't want to be Natalie's friend anymore.
Oh shit! I forget. I forgot.
She booked the day, 2 days before.
What's Earl's favorite line at the end of COVID was gonna be tattooed?
Oh,
Me and you had dinner, and I kept saying it all day.
I can't remember.
At the end of
oh shit! Oh.
and you and
Yes.
another girl kept saying it.
Oh, I forget. I know, but it's
What
like
a shit best friend.
To be
I-
honest,
it was-
you've already run out of time, but we'll keep going. We'll
totally
keep
forgot.
going.
No, I don't. I can't remember what it was. Can you say it? Because it's going to drive me
Living
insane.
my best life.
That's right. Living my best life. That's right. Oh.
What's another question? Natalie offered to marry Earl so he could stay in Australia. What hashtag did Nat say she was going to use? Hashtag 2016. What's the hashtag? 2016.
Damn, you
Man,
suck.
I do suck.
You
These are
suck.
hard ass questions, but
Those were good questions,
Yeah,
though.
Yeah, your one was a lot more basic compared
Yeah.
to
you
his.
good.
Yeah.
Yours are really tense. I can't
No,
remember.
his
What was the
one's
hashtag?
best friend's question.
Oh no,
Yeah.
yeah, full on. What was the hashtag?
Come on, man. They're really nice. It was Neural 2016.
Neural far, man. You have a good memory.
Fucking hell.
I'm sorry.
Earl fell off a raft in Austria. Natalie had to pull him back on. What words did you say? Caught on camera
I
as
think fuck
she
me,
struggled.
you're heavy or something. Like,
Oh, okay.
because
So you said,
fuck, you were like dead weight. Lifting him up was so hard. I think it was like, fuck, you're heavy or fuck, you're fat or something.
You're
I
like,
said, yeah.
lose weight, you fat
Yeah,
fuck.
I was like, y'all heavy, yeah.
Favorite part that I promoted dance crew. O promoted? You said O promoted.
What dance
Can you
crew?
like work on your
Sorry,
spelling?
what dance crew? What was my favorite dance crew that I promoted that you went to?
Favorite dance crew that you promoted?
You
Wait,
were there.
favorite dance crew that you promoted
Yeah.
that I went to.
Yeah, you only went to one dance place with me. Dance.
Can we say the name?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Oh my god.
What?
Tick Tick Tour. And who did I watch?
Oh, Justice Crew.
Oh, fuck you. No.
No?
Justice Crew was there, but that's not my favorite dance crew back then.
Oh, what were they called? Oh my god, I forget the name. I know which crew, but I forget the
You're a
name.
terrible best friend.
I'm
Periodics.
Yeah, periodics. I still start with a P.
Yeah.
Periodics, and like
What character did Earl play in a show that you and another friend called fat?
he was the Mad Hatter. his belly came out.
Can you give me that clip?
No.
Every time his birthday comes up because on his birthday,
I
and
know.
it's the funny.
Like this, yeah?
Oh my god, man, we were dying. Yeah. Oh my god. Sorry, man, I did really bad. So you're the better friend, and that's okay.
I want one more question.
Oh, here we go. God.
What is Natalie's firstborn's child's name?
Earl Mistake Jr.
Wait, what did you say? Mistake?
I don't know. Yeah, we just started. We said this years ago.
I don't remember why.
Why? I don't remember why.
Yeah, but she promised I was gonna name
the name, it would
Yeah.
be like Earl Mistake Jr.
Jesus.
You're a terrible best friend.
I know, man. I'm sorry.
Those are good ones, man.
They're real specific. Shit.
Mm.
How did you come up with those?
I think those ones are like, you have to have like the memory for it too.
Far out, man. I'm thinking is I remembered like certain things. I just don't remember the exact. Like when you
Yeah.
said living my best life. I remember like that was.
Yeah.
I remember you saying it. It was so funny. And even periodics, dance crew.
Yeah.
I think I got confused because I loved Justice.
You really don't remember Sydney at all, do you?
I think I do. Yeah. And I pulled out like cheers for and you were so cut at me. I thought
So
it was
cut.
going to be the end of the friendship. I was
Yeah.
oh,
Like straight
shit.
up, that was like,
Yeah.
fuck.
I literally. Yeah. I was.
I
like,
literally
oh my God.
paid for the hotels and everything, and you're like, but you paid back the
Yeah.
the flights. But I was like, this bitch actually fucking pulled out.
Yeah. I don't know why though.
You were on your period.
Yeah.
What a shit reason.
But I reckon it was because of maybe was it my ex?
It could have been.
Yeah, I think it was because of that situation. I think he wasn't comfortable with me going. And
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's what
That kinda
caused
makes
it.
sense.
I think it was.
Yeah, it makes sense.
See, shit.
With that, well, I think we'll end it there. It's a good game between you guys.
Yeah.
I'm shit. Sorry.
You're a terrible friend.
That's all right. Thanks for tuning to That Me podcast.
Make sure to follow us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Spotify by searching That Me Podcast on all platforms.
Like, follow, and subscribe if you want to see more of us. But most importantly,
Stay hungry.
stay humble.
And don't forget about world peace.
World peace. We'll see you guys on the next.